All right, let's do this. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Hello. Thought I'd do a show tonight. Let's do a show tonight. Light's a little too strong. There we go. Talk about some topics today we got going. Get that a little bit closer. Get a little bit more comfortable. Let a little bit more people come in. How's the audio coming in? Should be sounding nice. Did an audio check before. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I got a comment right now. Should I check it? Should I dare check it while I go live? It is from Dave Madison. It's very important to me. It was important. Dave, thank you for the comment. Hey, one of my favorite peeps. Hey, Joe Rizzi, one of my favorite peeps. Look at this. Can I star this comment? There's a little star right here. Oh, I starred your comment. Made me happy. Hey, Joe, how's it going? He's got, oh, that's what I forgot to screenshot real quick. Joe Ridgely this weekend will be in Cocoa, Florida for the Horrorville convention. We did a show on Monday night. We didn't do a My Manic Mondays. We did a just a regular, hang out, see what we're doing, see what the Escape's doing, and we did just a little hangout with Alan. Oh God, the Texas Frightmare crew. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm all over the place. I wanted to get on, and then I get on, and I forgot one note I wanted to talk about, and look at where I'm at right now. So before I move on any further, let me pull this up. I got quite a few things coming up. Here we go. We just had John Dugan and Alan Danziger. I want to make sure I get that right. We did it on Monday. It was nice. About an hour long. Just kind of getting to meet some of the celebs that will be there this Saturday and Sunday. If you see Joe Ridgely there, get him some Jim Beam. Tell him it's from CJ. I'll send you some money, I guess. No, but Joe will be down there hanging out. He'll be talking and meeting and grooving and hanging out with a lot of people. And at the event, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to make it because it's Florida and it's kind of still close to the New Year's because we got some events coming up. So that being said, we have some events coming up next week when Joe returns. So on Tuesday, I'm going to have Steve Gray, an Indie Escape family member. I'll be hosting and doing a little Q&A for his. We're also going to be featuring his what is it? The Bestial, I think that's how you call it. It's the Indie Escape presents a macabre art tale. So Steve shows some of his art and his stories as we're going to be like more exploring that element. And his show is on Wednesday nights. So if you go to Indie Escape on Wednesday nights, you can check it out. And then on Monday, this coming up Monday, I have another Indie Escape family member. And I'm going to post it up real quick. There he is. I will have Jason Buterin on. I looked him up on IMDb just to get some information on my brother here. And one of the first things I saw was creative director. And that title was the first title that really kind of caught my eye in the whole filmmaking. Filmmaker, director, writer, actor, but the director, creative producer was one of my more favorite titles that I gravitated to make me self-explore a little bit more what I wanted to do. And the thing about the creative director, creative producers, they go and get the things they need to make their movies. Now, if you can see right here on the bottom right, well, it's my right, but I think it's left on yours. He's got a few movies that I put there. Those were his top 4 on IMDb: Between Hell and a Hard Place, 2014. I believe it was a short. Don't Let Light In, The Corner, and Kill Giggles. Now, Kill Giggles is the one that that everyone's talking about. It's doing the rounds. It's winning some titles. It's winning some awards there. Yes, he is awesome, and Steve is also awesome. I got we got a cool shows next week. But Jason's movie Kill Giggles is killing it. But what I've gathered is that there are some issues with I guess just the Hollywood or distribution getting involved, so it's not available yet, but it's close. But I've been seeing all these awards that's winning, so I'm very, very intrigued to talk to him a little bit about that. But I just want to talk to him about anything. He's an actor as well, and he's also a writer, so I get to pick his brain. Thank you, Joe. Distribution issues. I'm thinking that they that Kill Giggles probably killed, and people are like, hey, this is a lot cooler than we anticipated. It's way cooler. We were expecting to give this a 10 out of 10, but it's like a 25. So like, I think that's my opinion. That's my little 2 cents worth. That it's got such an awesome movie that they just don't know how to get it out to the people. I mean, it's times are changing nowadays, and I believe yes, it's 2020. Pandemic pushed them back. So I'm pretty sure that the way people are watching movies these days has completely changed. We're more, I guess, home and more like iPhone, cell phone based, and they're going to the experience of the theater is kind of second nature right now. So I'm assuming to make money as a distributor or a producer, you got to figure out a way because you're distributing 2 places. But I'm looking forward to this. I took my shot, as the kids say. You take your shot and you ask. And I asked him. He said he's going to come along. I do like to log in when I can to his shows. Diablo After Night, I think it's called. He has it on Saturday nights. It's just him hanging out. Like, I love his background. Love his like kind of like mine. Mine's kind of my version, and he's got his version. So it's really cool to hang out with him. And he's produced and made his movies. And this has an awesome picture of him. I got that off his IMDb. I hope you don't mind, Jason. That's an awesome photo of you. But looking forward to my Manic Mondays is it's slowly moving. We're on episode 9. We're getting it going. I mean, even like that, like I've missed a few weeks, I guess, of the holidays, and then like this past week, I missed it because we did the other show, and it's 9 weeks at least minimum that I have on that show. That's pretty cool. Other than just like figuring it out and working, I am very happy that I'm very pleased that last night it took about 4 hours to really like scrub out some media files on my my computer, because I didn't understand why it was locking up. Like it wouldn't work, it wouldn't print. I couldn't export, import. I couldn't do a lot of things. And then I realized there's a deeper layer of files that I needed to scrub out and delete. And once I figured that, it took time to get there and a bunch of YouTube videos. But once I got there, I got rid of it, and now my computer is flying. So yeah. If we got Monday, and I got my Monday, and we got Tuesday coming up. Joe came on. I love hanging out with Joe. It's fun just being online with him and David and Scott. Like those guys are like they're cool. I understand. I'm better at doing this show because of them. I've been chiming in and logging in on their shows every Sunday when they have them. But man, they're I don't think there's not one this weekend because of Mr. Ridgely will be not be in attendance, but looking forward to all his photos, looking forward to his interviews. Oh, I still have, Joe, I have my interviews from Rhode Island. I just finished cleaning my computer because I've had so many issues with it. And it wasn't the fact that the computer itself was messing up. It's just storage issues. When you start doing these shows, you start doing streaming, podcasts, you start doing anything to do with just collecting information. Even just like I'm finding out just getting on Google, just because if you just Google, if you have a computer just for like just search engines, stores files, media files. Maybe not a whole lot, but it will eventually like slow down your processor. Wow, I can't believe I understand how to say all this stuff nowadays. But just learning and having fun with it. But it's really getting to the point where I'm starting to really understand just by watching, because you get three different personalities, three different styles, and I just kind of figure out where do I kind of. I've been on the show. I can't believe I've been on the show too. So you're better than me. Love seeing you grow on here, dude. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. I don't think I'm better than you. If anything, yeah, I'm learned a lot from you, but yeah, I don't think I'm better than anybody at this. It's just here having fun, conversating. That's one thing I would like to say about these shows. My on the this show and the CJ Live and the my Mac Mondays and just the end of the night or any podcast that I do live. I'm starting to really gravitate to them because I'm starting to get it. It's been a year almost, or I mean, since doing live, I haven't even hit a year yet going live. I've only hit like 4 or 5 months, but actually doing the shows and getting and learning to interview and getting better at this. It's the one thing I see is where when you're learning to do this, you're gonna mess up, and it's where people can see your seams. So it just feels a little different. No, you're better than Joe. David, you classic, man. This guy has all the best lines. Joe, yes. Joe, Cat, no. Joe, Cat, JC, hey. Hey, David, what's up, man? Just here talking about your show. The end of the night. Let me go get my, let me just splash my fan art because I still got it up here. Boom. Sunday nights. Come in and hang out with us. It's fun. David Lee Madison's The End of the Night with co-host Scott Schiaffo and Joe Ridgely. And by the way, Joe does all the marketing for the Indie Escape. I just share. It does a lot. Like he's constantly busting his butt. So get him that Jim Beam when y'all see him there at Florida. But yeah, this is the end of the night. I love this show. This is not only is this show interactive and it's cool and these guys are great. I'm just learning so much from them and just understanding more or less how to be a better filmmaker. I really was trying to make my film as short and sweet as possible last year, and I wasn't doing any due diligence to the actual movie, and it was just gonna be like, I'm just gonna make a movie to make a movie. I don't. That's not me. I do that for a short movie. I do that for animation, but not a feature. I think I know enough to keep myself going. But man, it adds up. It gets tiring, exhausting. You're welcome, sir. Thank you for having me on your show, man. Your show's amazing. Oh man, we said the last guest. David's been on this role, or just the End of the Night guys. They've been getting just nonstop, like better, like not better, like just like awesome interviews. They're just I'm like hooked. I did miss one. I missed my second episode, and it happened the same thing 2 weeks ago. I fell asleep with my son and I forgot to wake up. I was supposed to take a nap and I just crashed out till like 3 a.m. But yeah, let's move it along. Let's cruise it. Hold on, you know what? I forgot where are we? Are we in here? I gotta put up my Indie Escape info. Where are we at? There we go. Is this it? There we go. If you like this content, please help by subscribing to the Indie Escape Facebook page at www.facebook.com/the.indie.escape YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/c/the Indie Escape. Check us out. See what we're up to. I mean, we got almost a show every day of the week. We were planning all this for now January, and we started, I guess, September-ish. I think Joe decided to pull the cord around that time, and now we have shows. On Monday, Gabe is in Israel at his sister's wedding, which I believe is today, but he's been there for like 4 or 5 weeks, so he'll be back at the end of the month. So he'll be back either next week or the following week, and then we'll have Symbolistic Cynicism, and then we with Steve Gray we have Wednesday nights. And then Thursday, still Dream Warriors Review with Mick and Kurt. And then Fridays, now we got Brandon E. Brooks' show, IOU, was it Independent Outlaws United? And that show, he's only done 2 episodes. And we messaged, and I was like, dude, it looks like you've been doing this like way longer. Like I'm still in the phase of talking about how I'm new at this. He just dove right in and was like, hey, what's up? But I mean, he's a professional, and he does this a lot, interviewing and working with celebrities. It's good to, if you're a filmmaker or just a film buff and you enjoy this stuff, I would say Like, look at his material, look at his stuff on the Escape. He's the way he interviews, the way he talks, he doesn't miss a beat. He's really into it, and he's kind of like. When we did the interview on Monday, Joe can see my excitement, and I had a question, and he's like, "Hey, yes, with Brandon, he has the excitement, but he's not eager. He's just very professional, very thorough. Gets in. And, you know, it's a great episode. It's a great show too when you really get an actor, or like a filmmaker just kind of unwind, and that's what the end of the night's about, and that's what IOU's about. Like, you just get to kind of just hang out and get to really see people for, like, you know, who they are, or who you know, what they've been up to, how busy they are, and like, or their careers. You know what I mean? Like, you have some celebrities that they've been in the biz for a while, and since they're like children, and now they're adults and in their 40s and 50s, and they have this longevity of career. So it's good to kind of, you know, catch up with them. That being said, unfortunately, Rewatch Right Now, my other podcast show, we had to take a pause. And yes, we are doing Muppets from Space, because we did Labyrinth the week before, and Mona and I, here it is. We did Labyrinth Live, which I love. I hadn't seen this movie in like 20 years, like thoroughly. I've seen the scenes, I'd seen everything over the years, but we sat down and I saw this, and man, this is such an amazing movie. So we were gonna do Dark Crystal, and that, like, I believe it's another Jim Henson movie, but we went with Muppets from Space. And I'm happy we did this one. This is more of a playful movie. I'll give my review with Mona on that sometime next week. Yeah, she had to unfortunately cancel this today, so it's all right. It happens with these shows. But this shows, this movie, I loved it. All right, Joe's got some Brandon reference. Brandon is an actor, writer, and director. Hollerin' is his latest movie that hasn't been released yet. Spoke with Gabe today. He will be back the first week of February. Awesome, everybody. So we're going to have the family members back. Yeah, dude, Brandon is an actor. Yeah, I mean, he posted some stuff today. It was really cool. That some behind the scenes stuff. But let's see. Oh wait, comments. Joe, boom, boom, boom. All right. So I'm gonna get So we're gonna do this. We're gonna talk about it sometime next week, or maybe this weekend. We're gonna hit up the Muppets in Space. So that being said, let me see my. That's it. We are on. Let's see, my movies is done. So I got some really good news for side by side viewers. I would like to say thank you to Cole Gaddy for subbing in for Ben Garrett while Ben was on a little hiatus, taking a little break from the show. But after speaking to Ben last week, and we did do a side note. One of our that guy who is O'Halloran, that guy that I think he lives close to you. You gotta watch out with that guy. He's not even supposed to be here. Oh man, he's right. I saw an interview where he's saying that's gonna be on my grave. I'm not even supposed to be here. It's like that's not even his, like, it's not his original line, but it's his line. Did I spell it wrong? Brian Holland. I don't know. You spelled the same. Let's see. Boom. Where was I? Oh, so that being said, we're gonna do Rewatch Right Now, Muppets from Space, and I enjoyed it. It's not the best movie, but I enjoyed it. It's not the worst movie. But now that Cole was subbed in for the holidays, and getting Ben back tomorrow, hopefully I can do a show with him tomorrow, and we are doing kind of Michael Keaton. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen Birdman, but Poco Rosso. Has anybody seen this? It's an anime. Same person that made Spirited Away. David says here, no, just a joke. I will be on the. She told me she was 18. I'll be on his I got the messages backwards. Sorry, Dave threw a shot at Brian there. Dave. Anyways, we're doing Poco Rosso, which I was talking with Gabe. He picked Birdman right away, and he's like, we're doing Birdman. And I was like, all right, we did that on Rewatch Right Now. I gotta get that episode up and running. But I'll say that with Poco Rosso, it completely got me off track. I just got it because I was going through Michael Keaton's IMDb, and I found this movie, and I was like, we need to watch this movie. I want to see what this is all about. And I was amazed. I do enjoy anime. I just don't have any off the top of my head where I'm like, oh yes, that's a great anime. I mean, other than Spirited Away, because I really do love that movie. But I was gonna say that Poco Rosso. We'll talk about it on side by side. I'll give it a little review, just for animations and animation story. The whole it's way more. I guess it's layered in such a way that it's I don't know. It's super simple, but yet it's because it's visually appealing. So Poco Rosso really, I don't want to ruin the review, or maybe I should. I don't know. It's Michael Keaton just playing a pig. It's in the way he is and his attitude and the way he comes off as a voiceover, which is really cool. I never knew he did a voiceover like this. Maybe he has done multiple ones as later in his career, but and this was like in '92 or something. Joe Ridgely, FYI, no David Lee Madison's The End of the Night Sunday. Well, did I say something wrong? Yeah, it's Sunday nights. Maybe I didn't say it. Yeah, Sundays. But yes, moving forward. So we have these movies we're doing tomorrow for side by side. They'll be up. I have a side note we have to do. So we caught up with the side note we did. We talked about the Spider-Man. It was into No Way Home, and then we spoke about Matrix, and we talked about a couple of movies we saw. He hadn't seen Ghostbusters yet, which I thought was amazing. I love Ghostbusters. That was a good one. All right, so now we're moving into the nitty gritty. I've been posting a lot lately. Not lately, just today and yesterday, but I got some things coming up. Oh, yeah, this Sunday there is no show. Thank you, Joe. There's no show this Sunday because Joe will be out of town, so we're moving on to next weekend. Let's see. Ghostbusters was great. Afterlife. Oh yeah, like I knew it was gonna be good. I didn't know it was gonna be like that good. Like I and Jason, my guess, he kept posting. Like, I mean, I think he's seen it like 3 times or 4. I mean, he saw it. He was checking in every time he was watching it. And I was like, this movie's got to be that good. If Jason's like talking it up, I got to go check it out. And I did. And sure enough, I enjoyed it. Especially for having such a big gap. I don't know. It had a huge gap. For what is it like? I guess it's going to go from Ghostbusters 2 to Afterlife, which was in the 80s. Yeah, 30 years, I believe. So it's a big gap, but they were able to seal it and bring it into the new world. And I don't know if they're gonna go anywhere with it, but I'm eager to see what they do with it. All right. So I guess we're gonna jump into the nitty gritty of what this episode is gonna be about. It's a few things I wanted to talk about. For sure, I have been working on the design. I want to work on the design a little bit, but my Manic Movies, I got apparel. I'm gonna put some stuff up for sale. If anybody wants to support the channel, support me. I really do. I got to show my T-shirt collection. I didn't realize I had a T-shirt collection, so I got called out on my T-shirt collection, and I realized I have a nice little T-shirt collection. I see them more as like, they're nice little timestamps. When you do events, you do a 3K, or you go to a basketball tournament, or you do something, and you have something to remember by, or something like, I have a family member that's on a shirt that passed away, and I keep that shirt hung because I love to see them, because I don't get to see them. And, it's you don't get to talk to them anymore, but, I really do enjoy shirts. A couple, like maybe 6 weeks ago, I bought like a printer to help me, like a vinyl printer. And I've been kind of messing with it a little bit, but you'll be seeing me post some stuff tonight or tomorrow whenever I can. But definitely, I got I'm kind of like, it's my show on Monday nights, Mental Health and Movies. We're gonna have Jason Buterin on, Mr. Kill Giggles himself, this Monday. So come on and hang out. But just in case you want to see how this shirt really looks, there it is. How do you type? There we go. Look, this is the shirt. See, this goes this way. This goes See, it's backwards. Sorry. Look, there's my shirt. My Manic Mondays, right there. How am I doing this without moving my lips? I'm a ventriloquist. But if you want to see where movies and mental health meet, that's my shirts. I'm also working on the side by side shirts and the rewatch right now. So unfortunately, I just have the side by side, and I like the side by side shirts. This is just this color I was messing with. I had some pink, so I was like, let's put some pink and some blue. Let's go on some black. Side by side movies, 2 friends, 2 movies, too much fun. Come check us out and see what we. I have a greater appreciation for just, I guess, online friendships, or just people you meet. And Ben and Mona have been hanging out with me and been sticking by my side with these podcasts and just doing them. And I didn't realize that that's kind of a like an honor or privilege that I have friends that are willing to watch a movie and talk about it with me and help me grow and make a brand and try to see what we can do with this because I enjoy movies. I don't know if people really understand. I really do enjoy watching movies and not just like watching them, but nowadays like breaking them down and really seeing how I can learn from them. How can I gain from them, or what was my purpose of my movies are going to be like. And it's really fun to have a co-host to go down the rabbit hole with you, and to really kind of break movies down. And yeah, it's funny. Ben and I sometimes we don't see eye to eye, but you can't even tell that we don't see eye to eye. So I'll be putting my shirts up if anybody wants the shirts. I do have a Sean Smith shirt for him. He's got my first shirt. It's gonna come out to him. So my brother Sean will be getting that. I've been fitting them, messing around with the design. Actually, learning how to make them has been fun too. Teaching my son how to do it. It's been fun. But now it's time for us to move up to the next level. I just want to make sure that every shirt is at the best quality. So it takes a lot of practice. I have a video that I should be showing later. Oh, speaking about videos. I do have a video. Let me upload this video. Let me show. I'm gonna end this with a good little story at the end. But yeah. So where are we at? Oh, okay. So here we are, Mr. Green's Video Central. That's the old Mr. Green logo. I gotta find a better one. I forgot what I did the other one. But yeah. These are my that's just my little store I got. My little shop where we're gonna have some fun. I decided this past week because I've been reaching out to a lot of people that have their own social media platforms, their own channels, their own growth, and I mean they like I met when I met Scott and Joe and David, they you just reach out to some people and they'll help you out. And I did have a few questions, and I did reach out to another friend of mine, the History of Horror. If you can check him out, I believe his name is John Williamson. It's a Jean, but it's Jean. Yeah, he's got a nice page on Facebook, and he's always posting. Him and his fiance are constantly posting movie and horror, trivia, and he's having interviews. It's a great thing. So I decided to make Mr. Green's Video Central and make the video club. My Manic Movies, Mr. Green's Video Central Video Club. So if anybody's interested on Facebook, if you want to join the club, go ahead, look it up. Well, sign up and kind of go in there. And if you're the main thing is I would like for people to just go in there and just contribute your version or what you've seen lately, or if you think people should watch a movie, or if there's like a bad movie out and you're like, maybe why don't I get this? Like I would love to have, when I saw a certain movie on Disney Plus that I paid a lot of money for just to watch it, and I let a few friends watch it and then they loved it and I just could not like it. So I would like to get other people's feedback and opinions. And there's the video club also for other creatives, as in like filmmakers, if you or people that make other podcasts, I guess, just pop culture or whatnot. But if you're like a filmmaker and you want people to see your movies, and I don't mean like solicit and try to sell your movies. If you're gonna do that, we got to talk on the side. But I'm talking about if you want to put somebody is like, hey, I have my movie on Tubi. Anybody feel free to watch it. It's it's free. So let me know what you think. Or if somebody wants to go on there and promote themselves for that purposes. I do have Matt Staley. I did post some of his movies, so we're gonna do a video list, so that way we can keep watching some movies. So I'll be watching Dead Woman's Hollow sometime soon, and then we'll talk about it on there. And then we'll actually have the director and the I'm jumping ahead. I haven't spoken with them, but I'm pretty sure I could have Livy McDermott and Matt Staley talk about their movies, and it helps me out a lot. It helps me really connect my dots on being a filmmaker. Are you an admin with me here? Did I have you? Did I not turn you off? Oh, Joe's gonna be posting on behalf of me. It's okay. He's got good taste. We'll find out. I'll be kicking him. I'll keep kicking everybody out of it as long as Ridgely's fine. It's the Madison guy I'm worried about. That being said, I want to see what he says. No, History of Horror. Oh, History of Horror. Yeah, I think you are an admin in that one. Yeah, I think History of Horror. If you get a chance, Facebook, the club, the group, it's a great little group of people just getting together and just sharing their thoughts on movies. I mean, I like the way that Sean's always on there, like talking about something he's watched or something he has upcoming. The con. I believe he's part of the convention center, the horror con. So that's always fun. But I did launch the video club this week, and feel free to come on there and. Or if you need suggestions, if anybody wants any movie suggestions, I'm pretty sure people in the group will more than happy to share. I would, we'll see. I don't know what it is, but I don't know how to like. I'm learning how to run it, but I also have my fictional store, Mr. Green's Video Central, located at 205 South Main, Del Rio, Texas. It's a pop up, so I'm not really gonna be there all the time. But when we do have events like this one coming up, everybody's welcome to join, and we'll see where we go. We go with it. Matt and Libby are awesome. Yeah, they're cool. They're awesome. Like as just like um having like I mean I worked with Matt recently and it was fun. Just with the Afterlife show with Scott Meany, and that show was amazing. If you get a chance, watch Scott's show or on the Indie Escape Network. Just YouTube or Facebook, the Indie Escape, and look up Afterlife Live. It's there's a little CJ Robles little touch in there, very mild, but helped out a little bit. It was pretty awesome. Give it a shot, check it out. I think it's hilarious. I think it's great. That show's gonna be on Saturdays. So that's gonna be fun. What did I do? Comments, turn off. There you go. Okay. But that being said, we're at Mr. Green's Video Central. I thought since I had a couple buddies post, I had a buddy, Stephen Gordon, posted a Killer Instinct via Super NEH video game, and a lot of people started commenting on it, like, "Hey, remember that game, nostalgia, whatnot, blah blah blah. Oh, hey, it's cool, like a lot of people were liking it." And Juan Calderon wrote, "Do I hear a tournament going on?" And I saw it as the perfect opportunity to say, "Hey, I got a place." I said, "Let's do something." And John was like, "Yeah." I mean, Juan was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So we're gonna have our first event, it's pending some things, but it's definitely I'm gonna have something. Manic Movies Mortal Kombat Arcade Tournament at Mr. Green's Video Central, Saturday, February 5th, 10 a.m. Sign-ups are at 9. We're from 9 to 10 if you can't make it, if you don't have to be there right at 10, we're gonna have some time there to get it going, because it's gonna be we're gonna have 3 matches to kind of warm you up, and then we're do a round robin, 2 losses you're out tournament. But definitely before that we'll let people just play around and get practice and see where they're at, because I actually haven't played Mortal Kombat, and this is gonna be arcade, so we're doing the 1-ups. I'm gonna get a 1-up, and I haven't played Mortal Kombat. I played like 8 years ago, and then about Mortal Kombat. I didn't really lose a beat. I was like, wow, I can still do this. So I was actually at Shangri-La on a bar on the east side. They had Mortal Kombat 2, and I would go there and hustle dudes for drinks because they think they beat me, and I hold them on. But that being said, so check this out. We're going back to, but that being said, we're going to have a tournament. It's gonna be a couple friends hanging out. Everyone's welcome. If anybody wants to, that's where we're gonna be on Saturday morning, and just we gotta figure it out. Precautions and everything. We gotta take to the highest level of safety. But outside of that, once we figure those things out, we're definitely gonna get going, and I'm excited. I'm happy thank you everybody that shared the link, the event. So I have that posted on Facebook if anybody's interested, and if you want any more information, I'll be posting stuff on mymanicmovies.com. So go check us out and see what we're gonna be up to. It's gonna be fun. Just the good old days. But I will say this: Mortal Kombat I believe the 1-up arcade games come with Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. So we'll figure out which game we're gonna play. I'm okay at Mortal Kombat 1. Number 3, I'm me. But number 2, forget about it. I destroy. February 5th, Joe Ridgely's birthday. Oh, we're gonna have to give him a shout out. We're giving you a cameo there. Joe Ridgely will be there in spirit. It'll be a live event. We'll be shooting some stuff live. So Joe, feel free to hang out and talk to us and see. Anybody got any favorite Mortal Kombat characters? Anybody out there? I know I only got 2 viewers, but I'm good with all the ninjas: Scorpion, Reptile, and Sub-Zero, and Johnny Cage, because they all have the same kind of. It was the same actor playing the role, so the moves are very similar. But those are my guys. But I can use once you really learn to practice with Shang Tsung, yeah, it's when you got a character that can play everybody, yeah, that's dangerous. So to me, like learning, I guess all those years as an adolescent, learning how to play video games at the arcade and at the Aladdin's Castle, it's finally gonna pay its pay its fruits. Just 27 years later. Um, oh man, I really do love Mortal Kombat, and like Killer Instinct's great. Super Street Fighter. We'll figure out what we can do. So do some events, just get some people to get it going. I did do a charity event for we did the Suck at Levi challenge kind of thing. Kind of went a little rough, but it came out with something beautiful. So I do have some funds, some charity for Casa de la Cultura. So we'll see when I get down there on that weekend. We can maybe have some Casa people in there. I believe it's very important to not like, I mean, to have arts is one thing, but I think it's important to not even to be expressive. It's so, yeah, everyone's expressive these days. Everybody has an opinion, everybody has a comment, everybody's an artist, but or creative. But what I think it's like in my hometown, just to say, like, there's only a few spots outside of the. I mean, the internet is always going to be able to practice and learn a skill or whatnot, but to actually like for have someone show you like the strokes and penmanship or shadows or and whatever it is. Whenever you get to a certain point, I just think I would like to help. I think it's just to help them keep their they have beautiful murals all over the city going around. Casa's always doing things. Lupita de la Paz and Kiki, they're always busy. I know there's more people. I'm sorry, I don't know everybody. Thank you, Mark Lamb. What's up, brother? Most opinions are like butthole. They stink. They do. Like my uncle once told me, excuses are like buttholes. Everyone has one and they all stink. After a few years of hearing that, I decided to work on that. I know I just that saying went in my head, and I thought, I'm gonna add to that. I may be a butthole or an asshole, but at least I don't have any excuses. That's my 2 cents. But Mark Lamb is going to be part of the. We got something coming up. We got something brewing. There's a Suck It Levy hashtag that's probably going to spawn something with me and a couple knuckleheads, and Mark Lamb will be there. So it's going to be a fun little project. We'll see how that goes. It's just going to be something, just a hangout, nothing really serious. But we're gonna try we're gonna try something silly. But excuse me, excuse me. Wow. But yeah, we got some time. Let's see. I guess I hit most of my main topics. I would like to say thank you for Joe Ridgely for sending this in to me. So check this out. Special thanks. There he is, Joe Ridgely from the Indie Escape. He did his he got a shout out also on the Scott Meany's Afterlife live. And then he did me a solid and he threw mine in there. So graphics, there I am. That was awesome project. Awesome people to work with. Scott is genius, is easy, lack of better words. He's the way the way he understands and where he's guiding and directing, he just keeps you right next to him, and it's the way he takes notes. It's insane. I learned a lot from him. He did put a little fire under my butt to help me keep going, but man, I learned a lot from that guy. And just the conversations we have. Scott Meany is such a great individual, such a great person, very understanding, a little too understanding. Like he was in my head, and it was just so funny how he was in my head, and I couldn't. I was like, this guy knows all my moves. It's been a minute before I've been tested like that, so that was awesome. Where else we go at? Oh, I got some. I might have a celebrity interview. Not a celebrity interview, but a meet and greet coming up soon. I'm been working on my movies every morning. I'm waking up, writing a little bit more. La Abuelita is still gonna happen. Still making this movie, and that's Mr. Green's right there. If you can see it. Oh, I didn't even think about that. So it's the left building, the one on the. If you cut that if you see the eyeballs and the one on the left and the one on the right, if you cut the one with the marquee on top, that's Mr. Green's. I took this photo like 4 months ago. But yeah, come by and this is where the tournament will be held. We'll see what we got going. But there's the shop. There's my movie. I'm taking a little bit more serious. Taking a little bit more. Sorry, I got to sneeze now. I tickled my nose. It's fun. I'm still videoing. If anybody needs any remote work, graphics, animation, or video editing, let me know. I got some time right now. Let's see, where else? Well, we're hitting 39 minutes. Show's going on. I have 7 viewers. Hello, viewers. Anybody have any questions? Anybody want to talk about tournament? We can talk about that. Give you some more some more info on that. If anybody wants to talk about rewatch right now, Muppets from Space, that's where we're going with that movie. Don't forget to check out the Indie Escape on Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna have Jason Burton. He will be on the show. It's gonna be an awesome show. I'm already calling it. It's already if this is not an awesome show, it's all gonna be my fault. So I'm taking all the credit for the bad. But it's awesome that he's gonna come hang out. It's gonna be a great time. We're gonna talk about his movies. That's really what I'm actually gonna have to do a lot of research because I gotta make sure that I can ask a lot of questions. So when he's on End of the Night, Mr. Dave Madison's gonna have a little problem. And I'm uploading one little thing. So I'm gonna keep this up quick because I want to end this show with something that happened to me last night, and it is pretty. I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to explain. But it is something, nothing bad, nothing's crazy, just or something of the paranormal. 'Cause I have been listening to a lot of horror animated stories. No, not even that, just horror stories on YouTube. There's a bunch of stories that people they write on Reddit, and then they somebody goes and animates them or illustrates them. Tacos Burritos, yes, still working on that one. That's the movie that really spun off these other three movies I started writing because I have the movie just in my head and I've written down the main parts of this movie, but I want a budget for this movie. And yes, Scott Meany did call me out on my budgets because you can make a movie for a ridiculously cheap amount and it could work. But I want to make this one really good. I want Tacos Burritos to be good, but it is going to be made this year. I do have I have a location. We're just going to start working on little shorts. Also have nothing in stone and nothing in written, but we're gonna do maybe some practice, some filmmaking at the shop. And I also want to extend an invitation. If you're in my hometown and you want to learn filmmaking, reach out to me while I'm down there. I can show you some things. There'll probably be a cost, but I mean it'd be cheap. My time. But just to show you that, like, if anybody really has any questions or they need any guidance, just hit me up. I'll be down there, and I just feel like some people still, to this day and age, people are still hiding behind other people's for questions, for if someone has really wants to know something, they're embarrassed, and I don't know, I've never been like that, so I really don't don't bother me none when somebody asks me something, or if I have to ask somebody something, it does not bother me. But let's see if I can figure this out real quick on the fly. We're gonna see if CJ can figure out how to get these videos on. Let's see. And I want to do it as painfully as possible so I don't mess up. Oh, got other reviews I gotta do, but we'll talk about. Let's see who's got a comment. Mark Lamb. Haha. Sorry, I'm a dork. You said little shirts. Are those long shorts? And would they be called mediums? Long shorts, little shirts and long shorts. Mark Lamb, I think you're onto something. They're called mediums. They're called extra mediums. Schmediums is what I like to call them. When you kind of get in between that you're not quite medium, you're not quite small, you're schmedium. But also I'm taking that from they used to say that back when I worked at the good old Abercrombie back in the day when my oh wait, this is not gonna work out. When I used to work back in the day, that's sick. Doesn't seem a long time for me. I don't think so, but it is a very, very long time. Hold on, I'm sorry. I want to show this real quick. I really want to talk about this because this was pretty cool, but in a very scary way, only because my imagination was getting the best of me. I think that happens to a lot of people. Well, this happened. Oh, with some comments. So, I got some time to bleed a little bit, so we will do this real quick. What comments do we have here? Let's see. Mark Lamb. Sorry, meant little shorts. No. Little shirts. So you were a clerk? Not necessarily. I've worked clerk jobs, like clerk desk. Worked at GNC. Yeah, I've worked a lot of clerk jobs. Just not the convenience store, not not that. But I worked at all of the Banana Republic, Gap. I don't know if those call kind of like retail clerk, I guess, but. It's just something about when you watch Clerks 2, and just that opening scene, which I was like ecstatic when Brian O'Halloran was talking about. He on Twitter one time, he at like one morning he put that there was a movie that he liked the movie because of the intro, and I was like, Clerks 2 is one of the best intros of ever. And then Kevin Smith said, I like that, or he liked it. But Clerks 2 intro was amazing. You were a fashionable male. I was the demo model, but I was the guy in the back. When the guys in the front wouldn't show up to strut their stuff, they'd be like, "Hey, get your big head in the front. Go over there." So I'd go and I'd get paid to wear clothes. It was fun. Clothes. Abercrombie cracks me up because they're a clothing retail store, yet they're advertised for. I don't know how it is now. I haven't checked it, but like dudes with no shirts. I don't know how you plan to make money. It's invisible. It's an invisible shirt. Yuppie clerk already, Joe. Hit me. He hit me with it. I was gonna end this show with a nice little surprise, but he already hit me with the. He got me already, Mr. Ridgely. I'm gonna come after you. Just joking. All right, real quick, we're gonna go into. I love how I can kind of maneuver my way through this thing. Pretty dumb. I just don't like doing it while you guys are here. But let's see real quick. I'm just gonna take a little video, and we're going to. Where are you at? It's 3406 is what we're looking at. Let's see if I can find this thing in a very, 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 very fashionable early way. Where are you at? How about can I just do this? Share. No, I don't want to do that. Sorry, I'm being a little bit foolish here. I should be working on that. Let's see, does that work? All right, buddy. I'm just throw it in here. Let's see. Does this work? Movie, grab you. It does. All right. So check this out. This works. Let me pause it though before it goes. Oh no, it's not. It's too big. Oh no, it doesn't take that. All right. This is what we're gonna do. Watch, and let's see if I can get this going. All right. That's that. Let's see. Here we go. I'm gonna have to do a screen share, but this is okay. So last night, I couldn't sleep. I got about an hour and a half of sleep. I just couldn't sleep, and I was, I guess, excited. And millennial. I still went to work, Joe. I'm still working, Joe. Cracking millennials down because they don't want to work. Not all. I want to work. Put me to work. Send me your videos. Send me your YouTube. Send me your TikToks. I'll do them for you for a nice price. I'll get it edited. Do all the nice graphics for you. Off topic, but I like CJ logo. Didn't notice it before. Yeah. Thank you. Dude, that thing took me forever to figure out because it's simple and my name is simple. And I'm like, how do I? So let's just extend the J like it's a nose. let's make it look like a face. But I just, dude, that one took me forever. Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate that, man. You're always a positive guy. It's good to have. You too, Joe. You're just my buddies. You're like taking cracks at me. I don't have any tickety talk. Jason, you are tickety talk. Hey, says that a bruise. Yeah, bruise and booze. Coming soon. This is gonna be. Cesar's got an idea. He's been doing for a minute. We got a green screen. We got lights. We got camera. We're gonna get some action. We're looking forward to this one. Cesar is also gonna be at the tournament. So if you're looking to beat him down in some MK, I'd say go get there and beat him. He's probably gonna be a challenge, but try to beat him. But let's see if I can get this going. Let's see. I'm gonna do a. Oh man, I'm so embarrassed. I have too many tabs open, but I don't care. Joe's gonna give me crap. All right, we're gonna do a screen share. So last night I couldn't sleep. I don't know. I woke up. I mean, I went to bed at like 1, but I don't know. I couldn't sleep, and I woke up at like 2:30, and I was just listening to my. I was watching listening to Bigfoot conspiracy theories, not Bigfoot sightings and stuff. I noticed that now that Bigfoot is. I'm thinking it's pixelated. Because every time there's a photo, it doesn't matter if it's from the 70s or now, Bigfoot's blurry. So I'm thinking Bigfoot is just pixelated. It's just in general. But he's got a grito. He's got a yell. So I was getting in on that. And then it led me to just horror stories. And then you hear stories with like, background music and sound effects and a narrator talking. And which I'm hoping I'm going to do myself. Flash, Jason's thing again. Oh, his, this one? My Manic, or his comment, his tickety talk, or I'm too open right now. But there you go, Joe. Let me put your comment back up. Taking a little bro. There's the man himself right there. Oh my, indeed. This is an awesome pic, by the way. I can see your soul, and it winked back at me. So I was watching these. I was watching these movies. I mean, these little shorts, and I was watching them. I was like, all right, cool. And I do audio. I'm listening. I got tiny ears, but I got these big headphones. But I mean, I had my iPods on, earpods on, so I could hear them. So every so like downbeat when someone's talking, like sometimes when someone's doing an interview and so I'm like talking, and then I hear I'm talking, I'm saying something, and then and you kind of hear that breath. Well, they clean them out so you don't hear that, but there's still that little beat. And it might be a little silent. There might not be any music. There might not be any sound effect. There might be anything. I started hearing something. And I was like, nah, something's moving, but I don't. I look around. I'd get up. I walk. I walk up my. I'm on my couch. I'm a couch guy. I love beds, but I don't know. I just love couches. So I was laying on the couch last night, and as I was laying on the couch, it was like probably 4 a.m. already, and I'd been sitting there. I'm not going to bed, and I don't really feel like working on graphics. I just want to listen to something. So I'm just laying on the couch and just listening to these stories. And then I feel like I don't feel a presence, but I feel something move close to me, and I hear it, and I'm like, what the hell? So I pause and I wait, hear nothing. I put the music, I hear the story back on, and the narrator's voice is very, almost. I'm not gonna do a Steve Gray. He's got a nice voice, but very. And then as I opened the shack, I noticed the shovel that I had put was missing. But I know I put it there because I was the last one to open the shack because I am the only one with the key. So where did the shovel go? It's a very, very nice, soothing voice. I can't do it, but that's what I'm hearing. And all of a sudden I pause, and I hear something on the table, and I'm like, what the hell? And my battery's at like 3%, so I'm like, whatever. I gotta get up anyway. So I start looking at the table, and I hear something scratching or moving, and I'm like, who is this? Get out of here! I'm gonna ban you. Block user. What are these? So Joe, what are these? I'm getting tired of these. They come on the Indie Escape, and people constantly doing these things. You're banned. This is what you get. Or put user in timeout. You're in timeout first. All right. Do it again. I'm knocking you out. Sylvia Riley. I don't know what that is all about. Anyways, YouTube, I tell you, I'm just going to stick to Facebook. The Facebook police will get on them. Or YouTube police are probably worse. Anyways, so I'm like, look around, and I see nothing. Yeah, see? There's no point for them to be around. Trolls, bots, whatever. So, I'm sorry for the mess, but on my counter, I have left my kids' toys out. We played with them. We read books, whatever, the Play-Doh. I'm like, all right, this is there's something moving here. I don't know. And I'm just laying down. I me's silent. There's nothing in the house. It's just me. So if you can see, do you see the Play-Doh? Do you see the little face? Right there's like a yellow Play-Doh on its side, a little container. So let's see if I can do this right. That thing was moving on its own last night. In front of me. Frozen. Man, we like everything here at this house, Joe. You're talking about the puzzle. Yeah, I got a whole. Anyways, so I was like, there's something moving, and then the little thing started moving. So this is actually, I didn't mean to take a photo of this. This was actually, I thought it was a video. So I put the light on because the light's on the phone. The light shines first, and the video goes. But I took a photo, and then the thing stopped moving. So I was like, oh, okay, well maybe it was just something. Maybe it was the wind or the AC or something. Because I bet it wasn't on, but I was like, maybe it was. And then started moving again. So I got my camera, and I started recording it. I did it a few times, and it didn't move when I had the camera with the light and recording. So let me see if I can share this real quick. Share screen. I want to share. Oh, I can. So this one is called 36. All right. I want to share this one. So check this out. So as I'm playing, as I'm listening, thing was moving. I remember I don't know why I went to just photo, but here I am trying to do video. So look at this. This is probably my third or fourth video. Keep an eye on the middle. It's not moving, right? Because I have the camera on it. I'm recording it. It's not moving. Nothing's happening. And I was like, okay, this is like the fourth time it's done this. Why is it every time I keep putting the camera on, it it does this? So then I said, all right, you know what? It's doing it again. I'm gonna try to I'm just gonna sit here and wait, and I'm going to see what happens. This, see if it has audio on it. Did you see that? What the hell is going on? That thing was moving farther than what it was. Look at that. I think that's it. That's all I was able to get. That thing was running around. That thing was not running around, but it was like, that's what I was hearing. I was like, what the hell is that noise? And I was like, okay, well, I'm having a Diablo coming on. I am part of the Indie Escape. Steve Gray is always making this stuff up, making stuff like this. Like, I'm thinking I'm bringing the entity started. I don't know. Anybody have any explanation? Joe, dude, there's no wind. There's no AC. It was tripping me out. And this morning when I got up, I turned down the AC really high. I mean, it's cold already. And I turned the fans on and it didn't move. Like I made sure we didn't move it and it didn't do anything. So I was like, what the heck? I mean, and then here's the ending of this story. It's already 4 a.m. and I'm like, okay, really tense. And it's building up. And then I hear, what are you doing? Why aren't you in the bed with me asleep? And my son woke wake up and he was like, what are you doing on the couch? I was like, hey man, I'm a couch guy. He goes, get in my bed. I was like, all right. But man, just that intense, that moment, I was like, and he yelled at me. I was like, ugh. But so we got to come in here. Dark arts and crafts. Thank you, Diablo. So he would know. I was just sitting there record. I mean, the crazy thing was when I would hit record and that light would turn on, it would automatically stop. And then when I would turn it off, it would go back on. And it was like messing. I felt like it was toying with me. I don't know. I'm superstitious. Maybe it's my Hispanic background. I don't know. I don't really have any poltergeist or things going on here. So I don't know. I'm not trying to summon things. I did come on a podcast and we did talk about a troll, a duendes, or those are enanos or duendes, but I was talking about enanos, but only because I didn't really want to talk about a troll and summon one, and I still did. Someone found me online that's trolling me, and I was like, oh, that's where they come from. But with all that being said, I think I shared everything. La Llorona, bro. At least she cries. At least I would know, right? She'd be like, but yeah, vieja, yeah. ¿Qué estás diciendo? Nah, it's playing. It's just like it could be La Llorona, or I don't know. It was just the Play-Doh band. I don't know, the Play-Doh spirit. But yeah, let me get ready to. We're about to shut this down. It's about time for. Oh no, what am I doing? Wrong button. It's about time for us to call it a night. I just wanted to come in here and have some, see what's going on. Would like to get on more often to do just this show because I like having fun with this show. But at that, I'm usually kind of quite busy. But that's the point. That's the point of the game. Stay busy. When you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Let's see. And then go back here. Pause. We're almost done. Get you paused. All right. I'll see you on Monday, amigo. Sí, gracias, man. You're looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun. Like I said, you're gonna carry us, Jason, but it's fine. See you at the Mortal Kombat tournament, Pablo. You're gonna be there? I won't be there. Bragging rights are on the table, bro. Just letting you know. Bragging rights are gonna be on the table. You go to Mr. Green's, you show up for the tournament, you buy yourself a shirt, you support the network, you support the guys. There I am again. Oh, am I not blinking? Yeah. He already said it. Híjole, man. I'm taking the whole squad. Oh, man. He's bringing them. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to. While talking. I'm decent. I had, I'm decent, but I haven't played so long. But that game doesn't change. I remember, please, no button smashing. No button smashing is not allowed. No, there's a few rules. No button smashing. So even if you don't know how to play, try to figure out. But right now we got 2 weeks to practice. We'll do style points. You do fatalities, friendships, or What's the other ones? Yeah, exactly. Check it out. It hasn't played in years. You know, we're hey, bring it back. We're gonna have fun with this. We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna try to figure out if there's enough people. We'll figure out a way to do it. Those chumps, look at those chumps. Oh, I haven't seen Alex in a while. It'd be good to see him. Tell him I said what's up. Oh wait, what's this? Button smashers get the boot. Yeah, but I'm a little bit like. I mean, it's also like don't want to break the arcade game, but basically no button smashing for sure. No foul language. Smack talking is allowed. I will leave some examples on smack talking. Trash talking or shh talking is you know, oh, your mother's like this. Not allowed. No mothers, no family members, nothing. But your game style is like a mother. Too caring, not hardcore enough in this game. Smack talk. I think that's smack talk. I think if it's playful and it's not personal, not actually hitting somebody. I mean, it's arcade. Arcade talk's a little bit different than sports. Sports, when we're on the court or on the field, it gets personal. It gets hard. It's a physical thing, and people beat each other up about things like that. And arcade, not the same. Same, not the same. You know, still throw little jabs here and there, but you're so close in proximity and you're focusing on the game. It's smack talk is more like after. It's like you don't really do it before. You kind of do it when you're setting someone up. But I mean, it's a video game. You know, you get cocky, you talk as much as you want, but you're gonna get taken down a peg. So yeah, so remember, you know, we'll see what we have. You know, not trying to keep it as fair as possible. I don't even know. We gotta see who's gonna show up. I don't really know who's gonna be there. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. That's we'll figure it out. We're gonna have fun. I plan to have at least an event once a month, so we can have a kind of a nostalgia fun time for us to just kind of go and hang out and in a very safe environment, and then the borders safe, so go and hang out. I mean, I know something happened just recently, but I'm not gonna talk about it. But there's for what's going on and just like as in here, what's going on, what we're doing. Let's just create. Let's have fun. That's one thing I learned about my network, and I'll leave with this. They're very supportive, and anything creative or anything I've ever asked a question about, they've given me answers, and they've given me honest answers. And this is one thing I love about my network online, because they're great people, and I don't have to BS. I don't have to pretend to be someone else, and it's just they like who I am, and I go with it, and I like who they are. Ray says safety third, as they say. When it comes to Mortal Kombat, we'll see where the safety lies. Flawless victory. Has anybody got a favorite Mortal Kombat character before I sign us out? Because I would really like to hear anybody's. I know it's been a minute, but who does people like to play with? I want to see. Look forward to. We'll figure out. I'm thinking we might have to do maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna let everyone go. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. I'll have the shirts up and running. I'll have the info. I mean, the info. If you want to join the tournament, or you want any questions, or you just want to know what I'm doing, just info at mymanicmovies.com. You can hit me up on the socials. Let's see if I reply back. I try to talk to people with some time on my hands. If I don't have time, I'll just quick answers. It gets a little bit overwhelming, and it does. Yeah, hard to pick. I mean, I'm Johnny Cage, so I'm good. I already know. So I like Sub-Zero and Scorpion as well. I got to learn how to use Reptile, but he's challenging. But I'm looking forward to this. I need to go get my Arcade 1. I know I've seen them. I haven't picked it out yet. I mean, I haven't picked it yet. I haven't got it yet, but I need to go and get it. So when I get it, I'll get to assemble it and figure it out. But with all that being said, I'd like to thank everybody. Y'all have a good night, all right? Peace.